This is Doug Crawford at the Jewel of the Pacific, the Santa Barbara Yacht Club, and we're here today with one of our newest board members, Mr. Tom Watson. Welcome aboard, Tom.
Thanks for having me. This has been a lot of fun so far, and the reason I wanted to join the Navy League board is the Navy League really performs a very valuable function, I think, for our society, and people really don't understand how dependent we are on commerce on the sea and how much of it travels on the sea. And it's on a neighborhood, I think, of 80% or more of commerce travels on the sea. And it's really important that we are able to secure the sea lanes, and people need to understand how important our Navy is, not only to our security, but also to our economy overall. And it's a good outfit and a good opportunity to bring that message to the people of the United States.
Well, in order to help manage one of the largest Navy leagues in the world, I think it is the largest Navy league in the world without a deep water port here in Santa Barbara. Certainly a very active and award and recognized council. Tom, there's a lot of work that goes on here, and I understand that your newest responsibility is going to have to do a little bit with greeting and returning Marine Corps unit from Afghanistan. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Sure. It's the 3rd Battalion, 5th Marines, based in Camp Pendleton, and they've had a particularly rough go of their tour of duty in Afghanistan. They took over a province from the British, in an area called Sangin, which was the most infested area with Taliban that they had. And this battalion, 600 people, suffered 200 casualties. It's been, I believe, the most, the highest casualty rate of any outfit since World War II, if I'm not mistaken. So they did a great job. They cleaned the area up a lot, and they're returning home, and we want to honor them and their tremendous sacrifice that they made for our country and the fine work that they've done over there.
Well, the Santa Barbara Navy League has adopted 13 units, and Navy is a kind of a misnomer. And in fact, I like to refer to it as the League, being because we have adopted ships and Air Force locations and Naval Base Ventura County and Vandenberg Air Force Base and USS Ronald Reagan, USS Stockdale, a number of Marine Corps units and Army units, and we're here to support and serve them. And I know that speaks a little bit to those that have served, and many of the people that participate with the Navy League never have served. Their idea of service and support for our service members is to be active in volunteering, donating, and joining the Navy League because it allows them the opportunity to be able to do things that otherwise they wouldn't be able to do, to show support and so forth for those people. And do you have any idea at this point for the event, the Welcome Home event that we're planning for your Marine Corps unit? Do you have any idea of how many events there's going to be, or any requests you'd like to make with regard to volunteers or donations?
Sure. I think it's going to be a really nice event for them. It'll probably start on Thursday evening, the weekend of September 11th, the 10th anniversary. That weekend we'll have the entire event, and it'll start on Thursday, and there'll be some things like for the Marines that come up. Probably a tour to the Reagan Ranch if people want to volunteer to help sponsor some Marines for that and drive up there. That'd be a great thing to do. I think a lot of guys may want to play golf. If any of you belong to country clubs and might want to take a Marine golfing one day, that'd be a fine thing to do. We're holding a very nice event at the Coral Casino on the evening of the 9th on Friday, which will be a really special event, and we need some sponsors to have Marines there, probably sit with them at the table, something along those lines. We have I'll be running a silent auction at that. If you have some products or services or things like that you'd like to donate, that would be a great thing to do too. And I think we're also taking them out on the Channel Cat back here one evening too. I think Saturday evening.
No, Thursday.
It's Thursday evening. That's the Channel Cat, yeah. But that should be a lot of fun too. So if you want to participate in any and all these things, let us know. If you want to volunteer and help set up these events, we could certainly use the help too.
Well, we can use the help, and of course all of this does require some money in order to support it, so we'd greatly appreciate your donations and your company sponsorship. And so we look forward, if you would, to contacting the Navy League office at 805-879-1775. and also to be able to assist and to open up your homes for the families to be able to stay in, and the Marines to be able to stay in when they come here. So this is going to be, as Tom had said, the 10th anniversary of 9/11 that weekend. And Santa Barbara, you know what it's like when the ships come in, and the level of interest and seeing them on the streets. So we encourage you to get started early, because these are all going to be limited seat events, and let us know of your interest in how to serve and support in those events. And Tom, again, I'd like to say thank you very much for your service, not only to our country, but the contribution to the Navy League here and the Board of Directors, and all you do for our community, and the things you write in the papers and so forth. We are very, very glad that you decided to make this your home.
Oh, thanks. It's a pleasure being here. I love Santa Barbara, and as we say in the Navy, happy to be here, boss. So.